Nobody can flip single family better than me in Kitchener-Waterloo, my local area, or the area that I chose to invest in. It doesn't have to be your local area if your area is bad to invest in. Don't get that fooled either. If your area is not very good, move on to another area to invest in. Now, what dictates a good area? I talk about this a lot.
My name is Piche, aka the Fruitful Investor. I grew up in a middle-class family and all I've ever wanted was freedom. By the age of 30, I became a self-made multi-millionaire, all from real estate investing. Follow me on my journey to travel the world when I want, where I want, while continuing to build a killer real estate business. Let's get it.
What's up, Fruitful Investors? In this video, I'm gonna talk about, is real estate investing safe? A lot of people understand the benefits of investing in real estate. Everybody lives in a house, they can understand how it works, but very few of the population actually put their money into real estate because they think it is risky. Are they gonna lose money? Is it hard? They have no idea how to do it. So I'm gonna talk about the two most popular strategies. Which is safest? Can you make it any safer by doing certain strategies? And how can we actually make money? So number one, flipping real estate. Now, TV shows like HGTV and all these flipping shows make it seem so easy, right? We can make 100 grand in like 30 days for doing absolutely nothing, just buying a house, painting it and selling it. It's easy, right? Is flipping safe? Flipping real estate is not safe. Why is it not safe? If you want to get into this avenue, you need to be an expert. Now, I'll just start this off by saying I flip a lot of real estate. This is where my business is shifting to. However, I would consider myself an expert. So if you want to flip real estate, it is totally doable. It's a fantastic business. I absolutely love it, but you must be an expert. So what does that mean? That means specializing. You've been doing it for a while. As I say all the time in a lot of my videos, before you start flipping in real estate, you should really be buying, buy and hold rental properties, in my opinion, for at least 5 to 9 years before you start heading into flip. Now, it doesn't mean that this is like a true hard rule for everybody. Some people are better suited to flip right away, but in my opinion, for the most people, you should wait 5 to 9 years. You should buy a couple rental properties and have at least a $2 million plus net worth before you venture into flipping real estate, because it is so risky. A lot of things can go wrong in a flip that are out of your control. For example, it's happened to me before where I flipped a nice property. It turned out so amazing. We bought a good deal. All the metrics worked. We did everything we were supposed to do, but the market shifted a little bit, right? We bought it in, I think it was August. We flipped it in like 30, 40 days, got it on the market for like mid-October, beginning of October. Wintertime in certain areas slows right down, especially in the northern part of the country and Canada, right? So winter comes, it's cold, people don't want to go out and buy properties. The market went down a little bit. We still profited super well. Again, we bought it at the right numbers. We still made a profit, but I would have made a lot more profit if I had sold it in a normal, summer or spring market. So there's certain things that are out of your control, or if you're doing a long-term flip that takes 2 to 3 months, 4 months to flip, a lot can happen in the market out of your control. We can go into a recession, an industry in a certain area can go out of business, etc. Lots of things out of your control can happen with a flip. No matter how well you did it, no matter how much of a savvy investor you are, there are just certain things that come with flipping property. So you need to be prepared for that. You need to be an expert. What else you need to have if you want to do this part of the business is a team. So you need, which again comes with experience. You're not gonna get a team without experience. I'm talking about savvy investment realtors, savvy investment mortgage brokers to get you good private lending deals, or just straight mortgages on your properties to get you that money. You need to have a project manager to manage your flips, ideally, so you're not doing every single thing. That's not building a business. You need to have an accounting on your team, lawyers, etc. You need to have a team, and more importantly, a system, which again comes with time and experience. When I started flipping or renovating my rental properties at the beginning, they were nice because I was a carpenter by background, so I had a slight advantage than most people. But if I did the same finishes that I did then on my flips, and my design sense was awful. It was awful. Now we have a whole system. If you guys follow me, you know every single one of our properties looks the exact same. Our flips look the exact same. Every single house, our rental properties look the exact same. Actually, both houses almost look the exact same. We just kind of interchange materials for the flips versus the rentals. But every house is the exact same. The crew knows how to do it. My project manager knows what to expect on every single flip. I know what I'm ordering every single time. It's a system. It makes it easy. We're renovating a lot of properties. We flip about 3 to 5 properties a month between rental properties and flips. So we're renovating a lot all the time. If I was winging it on every single deal, trying to make every house look different, we wouldn't get anywhere. It would take too long, too slow, I would lose money. And the key to all these flips is speed. You want to get these out again, because like I said, the market can change, things can change, buyers can leave a market. So it's very important to flip with speed. So when I do flips, I look for 30 to 40 days max. I don't buy flips really that take more than 2 months, 3 months. Like I'm not interested in that. I've seen what happened or can happen when you take long flips. I'm not into that. I want to flip quick. So I only flip deals that are mostly cosmetic, that I know I can flip very quickly. We got the team, we got the system. It's boring, it's predictable. To wrap this up right here, flipping, in my opinion, is an advanced strategy for veteran investors. So flipping is totally possible. It can be safer than what most people do, but in general, it's not safe. It's an advanced strategy and there is a lot of risk to it. Next thing up, we got buy and hold real estate, the other side of the coin when it comes to investing. Now, do you think buy and holds are safe? Here's my answer. Yes, very, very safe. If you're doing it right. So the same kind of thing. So we're specializing in one area. We're specializing in one specific niche. You've heard me say this so many times before. If you haven't, watch all my videos to see how to make your investing safer and how to become truly an expert. But the biggest reason why buy and hold real estate is safer is because it's slower paced, right? So newbie investors watching this video, if you buy a property, you can make a ton of mistakes and not get burned. If you spend too much on renovations, maybe you bought in the wrong area that's not really that nice, it's not attracting the best quality tenant, it's not appreciating in value the best because you bought kind of on the outskirts of a bad area. Okay, not really a big deal because we can hold it and wait. We can wait out the market. If you buy a property and the recession happens a month later and we start going down, that really sucks, but you can wait it out. Hold that property for another 3, 4, 5, 6 years for the market to recover and get out of that recession again, right? So it's slower pace. You can make so many mistakes in this avenue and not get burned. If you buy a property to flip and the recession happens next month and it takes you 3 months to do that property, the market just keeps going down and down and down and down. Nobody wants to buy down here. Okay, now you're fucked. Now you screwed yourself really bad. On the buy and hold, you can wait things out a lot more. It is also more forgiving. So we can make mistakes and not get burned. Okay, so really, really safe. This is why I like this. I started off with this. The majority of my properties, the majority of my wealth and money are in these. As I said, this is where you make the real money. I say it all the time. Buy and hold is real money. So how to wrap this up? How to make any of these safer? Number 3, how to make it safe for both avenues. I kind of said it, but we're gonna go a little deeper here. You wanna specialize. So what do I mean by that? One niche, one type of real estate. Are you gonna be doing single family properties? Are you gonna be doing multifamily properties for buy and hold or flips? Flipping multifamily is a whole other business, a great business. I do it all the time actually. Fantastic business. But when you're starting out in either one of these, I'd rather see you start off with the buy and hold, to be honest. Like I said, for about 5 to 9 years before you go to flipping. But if you're gonna do flipping, same rules kind of apply. You just better be good at what you do, man. One niche, one type of property at the beginning. For me, when I started off, single families only. That's all I did for like 6 years when I started investing in real estate. I didn't buy nothing else. I didn't look at nothing else. I became an expert. Nobody can flip single family better than me. Next thing up, one area. Nobody can flip single family better than me in Kitchener-Waterloo, my local area, or the area that I chose to invest in. It doesn't have to be your local area if your area is bad to invest in. Don't get that fooled either. If your area is not very good, move on to another area to invest in. Now, what dictates a good area? I talk about this a lot. We're looking for GDP growth, job growth, and population growth. This is what makes a good area. If you can find an area that has all of these three things, it's on its way up. And we want diverse industries as well, which kind of goes back to job growth. So that kind of dictates that. I have a ton of videos on my YouTube channel about how to choose a good area, but that's the general formula we're looking for. Become an expert, become good in your area, and attract good quality tenants or buy good deals. Next thing up, the last thing I want to talk about here on is real estate investing safe? It can be if you don't get bored. This is a big one right here, man. A lot of people, especially once they start investing for 3, 4, 5 years, everybody's like, man, I know what I'm doing. I got this down pat. I know exactly what's going down. Then they start doing cooler, funner things. I'm gonna flip real estate in the States if we live here in Canada. Or if you're living in the States, I'm gonna go flip down in Cabo. I'm gonna go flip in Belize. I'm getting bored. I got this down pat. I need something more exciting. This is what I talk about all the time. Don't get bored. Don't do what's sexy. Keep it simple. So my mentors always told me this: keep your real estate investing boring, have fun in your personal life. That's the way business should be. My business is so boring. You guys watch my YouTube channel, you probably already know. You might be getting bored from watching my flips. I don't really think you are, but you might be, because every damn house looks pretty much the exact same. It's boring. I don't get excited by my business. We just finished a flip actually today. The stages are going in. We're listing it on Monday. I'm excited that we're gonna list it, but I'm not excited to walk through and check it out. I know exactly what it's gonna look like. It looks like all my other damn houses. It's boring. My life is fun. We go traveling all the time. We built a sweet spa right here in our basement. Life is cool. I got personal trainers. I go to the gym all the time. Man, life is awesome. I hang out with good friends. That's fun. My business is so boring and makes so much money, it allows me to live the life that I want to live. Now that's fun. When you start playing around because you get bored and you start taking unnecessary risks because it's cool, because it's fun, because you want people to look at you and think you're cool because you're doing something so wicked, that's when mistakes can happen. Not saying you can't go invest in Cabo, you can't go invest in Belize and all these cool things and make a lot of money. I actually know a lot of investors that invest in Cabo and Belize and make a lot of money. But I'm not gonna do that. Why? I already know my area kicks ass. I've done the research. It's amazing. I'm the master at my niche at single family flips and rental properties and duplex conversions. That's what I'm the master of. I'm gonna keep doing that all day long. I'm not investing anywhere else except for my area, doing the exact same things over and over again. But I will see you down in Belize. I will see you down in Cabo chilling on the beach. You better believe, because my business is paying me. That's what we want. Don't get crazy, don't get bored. Is real estate investing safe? It can be if you treat it like a real business and you become an expert. That is the point of this video. I hope you learned something. If you did, smash that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe right below. Check out my courses right below so you can become a master of real estate as well. I will see you in the next video.